toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to John O. Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Cyclones will kick it away to start us off. And he's going to bring this one out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Houston's offense will be first on the attack. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build a... around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football. And one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
Caught over the middle, it's Thomas. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. The quick out. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
This defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And the Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Dropping back, it's Wegman. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. These guys got knocked around in Big 12 play last year, and that has been a motivating force during the offseason.
Yeah, and you hope it's a motivating force. You hope they were talking about it. You hope it matters to your team that last year was a very big disappointment. With expectations for this squad to end up like they did, a lot of time to stew on it. The whole offseason, Palmer, you better be irritated. They better come out with some momentum to start Big 12 play.
I think what was so frustrating about this team last year was that on paper, they looked like a team that could compete for the Big 12 championship, but it just didn't show up each and every week. This year, again, these guys look good from a height standpoint, a weight standpoint, a speed standpoint, but they've got to make plays, and it's got to start here today.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Connors. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. They'll run the screen. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Houston. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Iowa State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. It's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports, and when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready for him. But, David, when you have his kind of athletic ability and his kind of arm talent, he is so difficult to stop.
Yeah, you can have all week. You can have all season. This guy is so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They trust him. They know what he brings to the table. This offense revolves around what he can do.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Pulls it in. It's Townsend. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's Beck. Grabbed over the middle. It's Green. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Jackson. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Cyclones send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handle the ball.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Using his legs, it's Connors. Defense just going after him. They stop him for a loss of 6. The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Under fire. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Houston will be forced to punt.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
To the air, it's Beck. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Hansen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover. Pick up the first. And the Cyclones come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Hand off from the gun. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. No chance to run, but still a good gain. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's got it, 1st down and more. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on 4th down, and it pays off there.
And that just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical 4th down and execute.
The Cyclones are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw, it's Beck. Fires to the middle. Touchdown, Iowa State! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
You'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Cougars lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. We've got a good one going here. I'm looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing ends of the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to bully their way for the first. This might depend on the spot, but I think he's going to come up just inches short of converting that 3rd down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. There he goes. The 40, past the 30, at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Cyclones!
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target, and that's already his second touchdown of the game.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. BYU has the lead right now, but this LaVell Edwards Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 11 over Michigan State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So, starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So, you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go. And it starts today.
Finds his tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
And a nice play by the defense. Third and short, you're thinking run most of the time, but a really nice job playing tight on the wide receivers, playing the pass and giving no space for the offense.
Houston will be forced to punt. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They've gotten really productive play from their quarterback as well. The passing game absolutely firing on all cylinders. And best of all, they've protected the football. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Throws to the wideout. Got his man on the right. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice game. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Green. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Hansen.
That's why as a defense, you feel okay playing man coverage on 3rd down because you know you've got linebackers and you've got players on your defense that can cover these dangerous running backs mano-a-mano. Nice job tackling in the open field.
And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And that lead grows even bigger. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it out. It's Martin. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Dropping back, it's Wegman. He lets one fly deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Sends it downfield. He's got it down the left. There he goes. The tag. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. A great catch and run for 6.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Out of the end zone. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. This has been a good day for the offense and a particularly outstanding performance from the quarterback. They've been playing pitch and catch at an elite level, and there have been no answers defensively. Beck saved his best for last in 2024, 4 touchdowns to seal a classic Pop-Tart Bowl win. Unfrosted, still better. This year he's going to have to get used to some new receivers, and they're going to need some guys to step up, David.
Unfrosted, absolutely not better first. That was blasphemous. You should never get away with that again. But Rocco Beck, he had a great, solid season. Came up in the clutch when they really needed him down the stretch of games. Another year in the system. Interested to see what the Cyclones can do now.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. To throw, it's Beck. Finds the tight end. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. And the Cyclones will line it up on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll run it from the gun. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. The Cyclones are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20 to 14. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. It's a draw. Find some fresh air. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. First down here for the offense. To the ground with the back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Quickly to the tight end. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Using his legs to buy some time. He'll try to do it himself. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. And the Cougars in a good spot here with second and short. He might want another play. On the run, it's Connors. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game,
here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hansen. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Defense playing a bail technique. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Ball is loose.
well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the cage in Southeast Texas.
The Cougars will line up to kick off and start the second half. Looking for those open spaces and opportunities. Nice job executing all. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Fires to the middle. It's caught. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Makes the grab. It's Broussard. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again. Quarterback making checks. Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Wegman. They've got the screen set up. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Sanford. He'll be brought down at the 12-yard line. Not enough for the first down. And let's see if they try to convert on 4th. Houston trying to say hello to the end zone in this red zone trip. Well, wants to go up top on first down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Cyclones line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He's brought down, but the Houston offense comes onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
That's caught. It's Thomas. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got enough for the first down. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Wegman. It's complete to the left. They stop him just a length or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line with a big red zone opportunity here. The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Houston! Offense working from the pistol. Quarterback making adjustments. Unloads to the right. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Wants to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Sanford. Out of midfield. He's got room. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Going for the big play. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Now facing a 3rd and long. Trying play action. Going deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Fires to the wideout. Converts on 4th down. Still going. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Firing to the right, complete. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Making side adjustments here. With the run on 1st and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown. This quarterback has to stay calm, cool, and collected and drive his team down for a score late in the 4th. Got a man. It's Thomas. That's the kind of play that can really get you going if they get it out to the 36. 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Wegman. With the catch, it's Thomas. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to get it through the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, it's picked off. Looking for more room. They finally get him down, but a huge return. But man, did they set up some field position. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with a W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, but now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.